you know, there's this argument online talking about passport bros on how passport bros are broke and stuff like that. That's what a lot of these females are saying. They broke, you know, they leftover dudes and men that they don't want anyway. Okay, there's some truth to that. Okay, some of these females are correct about these men that travel overseas. They are broke. What's considered broke is that you have to keep working for your money. You see, if you have to travel in and out of the country, that's called broke. Because if you stay in that country long enough, you will go broke. Simple as that, bro. Look, I was a broke passport bro back in 2000 and 2001 when I was in Brazil, okay? I was traveling back and forth to Brazil, but I was still broke. It's nothing to save up 3 grand and go overseas. That's nothing, bro. $1,000 for the plane ticket, 2 grand for spending money. That's easy to accomplish, bro. That's nothing. You see what I'm saying? When you got real cash is when you don't have to work for your money. Your money is working for you. You don't have to do anything. You sit back and collect dough. It's called stability, bro. If you don't got stability, you are broke. If you can't take care of a family, you are broke. Okay? And they saying like, well, these guys are traveling. They got, they gotta have money to travel. Yeah, of course you gotta have money to travel, but you're still struggling. You still have to go back to the matrix to work some more so you can save up some more money to travel. That's broke, bruh. That's called being broke. You're still struggling. You're still having to go back to that 9 to 5 job that you hate in the matrix. By the way, I'm not working anymore. I don't have to work anymore for the rest of my life. I don't have to go back to these jobs. But what I'm saying is, bruh, you are broke if you have to keep going back into the matrix to make more money so you could travel back and forth. Nah, that's called being broke, man. If you can't take care of a family, that's called being broke. You see what I'm saying? If you don't have stability, what I mean by stability, the money just keeps coming in monthly, nonstop, like a pension or a retirement check. You see what I'm saying? These guys are not broke. If you got a retirement check, you're not broke because the money is coming in monthly, bro. Monthly. And it doesn't stop. It's stable. You see what I'm saying? It's not up and down. You don't have to worry about getting fired from a pension check or a retirement check. You see what I'm saying? These little tiny jobs that a lot of these niggas work, okay, working at the Coke store, you know, Burlington Coke factory, or you working at McDonald's, or you working at, Burger King, or you working at a nightclub, being a security bouncer or something like that, or being a bartender. You have to keep working for your money, which is called being broke. Have real dough is when you don't have to work for your money. Your money works for you. Kanye don't really have to work, but he chooses to. Jay-Z doesn't have to work. These are wealthy, successful individuals. These guys got real bread. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, man, if you cannot take care of a family on your money in the Philippines or in America, you are broke. Like if you knocked up a chick, right? Then all of a sudden you're struggling. You're barely paying bills. I seen niggas like this, man. They would knock up a female, and now they're struggling because the baby is taking a lot more money than they thought to take care of. Okay, now they barely paying for diapers, barely paying for formula milk, barely paying for GI Joes, barely paying for Transformers or Ninja Turtles. You're barely paying for stuff. No, that's called being broke, my friend. If you can't take care of a family comfortably, I'm talking about comfortably where you're not struggling. You're able to throw your kid a birthday party. You're able to take your family on trips without struggling. The money keeps coming in monthly. There's no quit to that. There's no end to it. You don't have to show up at a 9 to 5 and work for your money anymore. My ex girlfriend, she made over 100,000 a year, but she was still broke. You see what I'm saying? I saw it in her bank statement, man. She was fucking broke. That's back when I was snooping in her phone. I remember I was young. I was snooping in her phone to try to see if she was talking to somebody else or something like that, you know. And she was broke. She only had like a couple of grand in the bank, but she made over 100,000 a year. These people are living paycheck to paycheck. That's called being broke. You're still struggling because without the job, you will go homeless. You would have, you know, your car would be repossessed within 90 days. They coming to get your car. They coming to get your house. Okay, without your job, you won't be able to live. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who don't have to work anymore. Those who own businesses. Okay, these are the guys who are not broke. A success, not a guy who works a Burger King job or a McDonald's job or any type of restaurant job where he gotta depend on tips to make money. Nah, that's called being broke, my friend. Can't take care of a family. You can't take care of you barely taking care of yourself. You gotta run back to the matrix to make your money so you could travel again. That's called being broke, man. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you who's not broke, who's who's living okay. Okay, some of the passport bros. Okay, Richie Mack, he ain't broke. Chocolate Man in Thailand, he's not broke. These guys are retired. If you got a retirement check, you are not broke. That retirement check gonna last you until you die. You're retired. You got a check coming in for the rest of your life. You're not broke. Stable, man. Able to take care of a family if you wanted to in Thailand or in Colombia or in Brazil, wherever you want to travel, you can settle down and take care of a family comfortably. Comfortably. Able to throw birthday parties, take them out on trips, travel around the world. You see what I'm saying? With no running back to the matrix. Nope. You can't run back to the matrix. That's called being broke. When you gotta run back to the matrix to make some more money, that's called being broke. I'm talking about where you don't have to go back to the matrix. You got this. You just got a check coming in, and it don't quit. You got a check coming in for the rest of your life. That's called being stable. You're not broke at that point because you spent your whole entire life in the military, or you spent your whole entire life at a job, a career that you had or whatever, and you retired maybe early, or you retired in your 50s, or you retired in your 60s. Okay, now you're not broke. You got a check coming in for the rest of your life. You can take care of your girlfriend. You can take care of your baby if you had one. Okay, you got a baby? No problem. I can take care of that. I got money. You see what I'm saying? Inside and outside of the matrix. But let me tell you, some of these passport bros, if they had a kid, they would be in trouble. They won't be able to travel. They won't be able to do the things that they want to do. So that's called being broke. If you got to run back to the matrix to make some more money and then travel again, so that's called being broke, my friend. That's called being broke. You see what I'm saying? Owning a business, that's called success, bro. You got some type of success. You own a restaurant, you own a coffee shop. Okay. But even though businesses fail, you know, you might go out of business, but if you're smart and expand your business, you won't go broke. When you open up a coffee shop, it don't stop there. You got to open up another one and then another one. You just got to expand your business so you won't go broke ever again. You see what I'm saying? So that's called being successful, my friend. You're not broke at that point. You have reached uh, high status in those other countries when you own a business. You see what I'm saying? You could take care of your family. You could take care of your wife if you had one. Okay, you could take, you know what I'm saying? You can take care of everybody, your babies, your family, you know what I'm saying? Your wife. You see what I'm saying? All together, you could take care of them. You know what I'm saying? When comfortably too. I'm talking about live life like y'all want to live life. Go out on expensive trips, taking your wife and your kids somewhere in another part of the world. You know what I'm saying? Traveling around. Don't have to run back to the matrix to run. No, no. Don't run back to the matrix to make money. No, you can't do that. You see what I'm saying? That's called being still being a slave to the system. You're still being a slave. You have to run back to the matrix so you can make money to go travel again. Nah, nah, nah. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's called being broke, my friend. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is, okay, if you travel to like Thailand or Brazil, let's say you need to stay there. What would happen if you stayed there for a long period of time, or you overstayed your visa, right? And you need money to like renew your visa, and you don't have any more money left. Oh, okay, so now you're broke. Okay, you stay there in Thailand long enough, you will go broke. You will go hungry. You will have to go on the streets. That's called being broke. It's nothing to save up $3,000 to travel. I did it, man. I traveled. I was a passport bro back in 2001 and two. I told you, but I was still broke traveling. I saved up money for my 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 plane ticket. That was $1,000 to Brazil. Okay, save up $1,000 for my plane ticket, and then I saved up another 2 grand for spending money. So I had $2,000 for spending money for a whole entire 3 months. So I lived off of 2 grand in Brazil for 3 months. But I started to run out of money, you know, at the end of my trip. You see what I'm saying? So I was still broke. My main point is that you are still broke if you have to run back to the matrix to make more money so you can travel. That's called being broke. That's still you're still struggling at that point. You're not stable. What I mean is stability. Stability means that the money just keeps coming in every single month and it don't quit. You got it stable. You're comfortable. You're well off. You see what I'm saying? You're not like chained to your job for resources. You're dependent on that job in the matrix for resources. You see what I'm saying? You're you're dependent on a job to so you could travel. What's up with it, JT9000 and AJ Lifts? What's up with it? Thank you, AJ Lifts. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you came around to congratulate me. Appreciate it, man. I don't have to go back to those jobs anymore, bro. I'm taking my money. I'm gonna invest it overseas, baby. I don't have to go back to those jobs. I don't have to work for DoorDash. Please, bro. You'll never see me do another DoorDash ever again. You see what I'm saying? That's the key, man. Is to be free from them jobs. You know what I'm saying? Freedom. You see what I'm saying? That's what all we want, bro. Out here is freedom. And like I said, the argument with the passport bros is that the passport bros are broke. That's what the women are saying. But then you got these other guys that come around and say, well, the passport bros, they can't be broke because they're traveling. Yeah, you can be broke and travel. You see what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's nothing to save up $3,000. That's all you need is 3 grand to travel. You need uh sure you can save up $4,000. That's nothing, bro. You need $1,000 for your ticket and $3,000 for your spending money. Remember, 3 grand goes a long way in Thailand. If you're living there for a couple of months, you got 3 grand in your pocket, you can live off that. You gotta still budget and everything, but you can live off that. But you gotta go run back to the matrix. See, that's called being broke. You start running out of funds in those countries. Like there's a lot of foreigners out there that are homeless in Thailand and in the Philippines because they ran out of money. They tried to live in Thailand. They tried to get a job. That didn't work out. They thought that they could move out to Thailand and get a job. No, they're not giving jobs to foreigners out there. So dudes go broke out there. So yeah, that's called still struggling, my friend, when you don't have stability. Like I said, being paid is when the money just keeps coming in and you don't have to do nothing. The money just keeps coming in every single month. Stable, stability. You see what I'm saying? And they don't quit. You don't have to worry about, damn, I gotta run back to that job, or what if I get fired, or you see what I'm saying? That's not stability when you gotta worry about being fired from a job that you hate, by the way. You see what I'm saying? So for you to keep like coming in and out of the country, that means you don't have stability yet. You don't have your bread right. That means, oh man, I gotta leave Thailand because I gotta go back to the matrix so I can make this money, go to this job that I hate. You know what I'm saying? You only had like a 2 week vacation that you took from your job. You see what I'm saying? So you use that to go to like Thailand. You only got like $3,000 in your pocket, and now for that 2 weeks or whatever, you party hella hard, you throw money into the air, and then you got to go back to the work because if you don't, you'll go broke. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's not called that's not called stability. That's called still depending on the job that you hate. So you still broke. Yeah, that's called being broke. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, if you got a pension, you're not broke. If you got a retirement check, you're not broke. If you own a business, you're not broke. You see what I'm saying? These are like Even though owning a business, things can go wrong too. You can go out of business, but you're still well off. You see what I'm saying? If you do right things with your money and keep investing, you won't go out of business. You see what I'm saying? If you keep putting your money into your business and expanding, opening up new, you know, coffee shops or new locations and stuff like that to keep on expanding your business, you won't go broke. So yeah, owning a business is is good. You see what I'm saying? You're not broke owning a business, but I'm talking about the guys. They just work at like a convenience store, or they work at like a janitor business. They work for somebody. They got to worry about being fired. They can't talk shit to their boss. Look, man, I I don't have to deal with another boss for the rest of my life, bro. I don't have to deal with another boss. I don't have to show up to no work. I don't have to clock in. I don't do nothing no more, man. I'm done. And it feels so good too, man, to finally say this because I've been wanting to escape the matrix for a very long time. I mean, I'm still in the matrix, but I have escaped the work world matrix. You see what I'm saying? I have escaped that work environment. I don't have to show up and clock in anymore. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to show up and clock in. I'm living every day good. I'm eating good. I'm eating well. I don't have to show up to nowhere, you know? And I'm going to keep it like that by investing my money, making sure I don't go broke. I got money saved. I got some spending money. You see what I'm saying? I separated the two. I put money in my checkings. I put money in my savings. My savings is for the investments overseas. Once I get that second jackpot, I'm gonna put more money in my savings so I can invest overseas. I'm gonna need at least like what 300K, man. You see what I'm saying? So then once I get the 300K in the savings, then I'll make a move overseas. You feel me? But I don't have 300K yet. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, what's up, Jay? Yeah, man, I'm escaping the U.S. Plantation. You feel me? I feel good. You see what I'm saying? So get it straight. Being broke is when you're still dependent on a job that you hate, and without the job, you will go homeless. You will go broke. Simple as that. Nothing. It ain't stable. A career is somewhat stable, I guess. Like right. Even though career, you can still get fired. You can still be unemployed. Look, I don't have to worry about unemployment no more, bro. I'm a free man. I'm gonna go get me a nice upscale lunch tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? It feels good just to drop $60 for lunch by on yourself. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to like drop $60 for lunch on yourself. Don't have to show up to no job. I ain't like looking at my clock on my watch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't watching nothing. I ain't stressed out about clocking in. Oh, I gotta hurry up. I'm gonna get fired. Nah. I don't have to worry about that no more, bro. I'm saying, man, the passport bro movement. You gotta understand what broke is and what's being paid is. You see what I'm saying? Stability, stable. That means your money is stable. It ain't like flop, wish-washy and floppy and shit. It ain't jumping around nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I went in this video, man. I just wanted to drop that quick one, man, because a lot of guys they got it wrong, or they got the misconception that passport, all these passport bros who are traveling are paid and they got money and they just making it rain. Yeah, for only for that trip. But then it's back to the matrix they go. You know, they got like $3,000 they saved up for a month. They gon' they gonna make it rain in Thailand or in the Philippines. They gonna make it rain real quick, and then they gotta go back to the matrix because if they don't, they gonna go broke. You know what I'm saying? So that's still called being broke to me. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being realistic because a lot of guys they don't. A lot of guys, all these YouTubers, they come into the passport bros rescue. But yeah, some passport bros got real dough. They're retired. They don't have any dependence on any job out there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, there are some passports that are doing good, but there are some passports bros that are broke. You see what I'm saying? And they still depend on that job to bring in the cash. Because if they don't work, you see what I'm saying? If they don't show up on time every single day, they will go homeless. They will go broke. They will starve. That's not called being stable. You see what I'm saying? When you worried about being fired. Anyway, you guys have a good day, or even losing a job. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You guys have a good day and good morning. I think I'm gonna take myself out to a nice lunch today. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out.